You list it twice. Okay? All right. The last one is x cubed plus 8x squared minus 9x. Now, I just think it's getting a little crowded on the board, so I'm going to erase some of the stuff just around it, because I want this to stick out. Okay? So, all right. X cubed plus 8x squared minus 9x. So we look at it first. We always try common. Does this have anything in common? And yes, it does. Every single one of these terms has an x. So I've got an x. I'm going to divide each one by x to get that out. And that's going to leave me with x squared plus 8x minus 9 equals 0. So the first thing we always try is common. Now, x, we can't really simplify that anymore, but we still have something to the second power, don't we? So now we've got no more common. It's 3. Let's do trinomial. Now this x stays. Don't just lose that x and think, well, you know, we're done. So you have to write it down. It's part of x cubed plus 8x squared plus minus 9x equals 0. All right, do we have any factors of negative 9 that add up to be positive 8? The answer is yes, 9 times negative 1. Multiplies to be negative 9, adds to be positive 8. So I'm going to write plus 9 minus 1 equals 0. So now I've got x equals 0, or x plus 9 equals 0, or x minus 1 equals 0. Wait a minute! You got 3 things here. I do. What power is this to? It's to the third power. That means it's got 3 possible answers. All right, now the first one, we don't even have to do any solving for, do we? X equals 0. Minus 9, sorry, I'm running out of space here. X is negative 9, plus 1, x is 1. So that's got 3 answers. Hopefully you've noticed that I am following the same set of procedures every time. I'm making sure they equal 0, even though I don't say it out loud. If they don't equal 0, you saw in an earlier example on the other tape, I had to make it equal 0. Factoring, and yes, there's lots of different kinds of factoring. And you need to go through and you need to be able to use those factorings, look at problems and identify them. And then we're going to use that 0 property. When you use the 0 property, you set each part equal to 0 and you solve. I know it's a lot of work. Just take your time with them. Yes, a lot of these will take 3-4 minutes per problem. Good luck.